Hi guys, welcome back to another series. I am your presenter. I am Mr. Lennox Bennett for those of you who do not know me, all right? Let me just show you. My number is not on this one, but it's 876-549-2161. It's all over the place. Let's go. So it's Information Technology Paper 2. Let's go. These are all past papers, and I just want you guys to have a feel of how they set up the question so you can be prepared. All right, nothing beats preparation. All right, number one says basically what we're supposed to do is to read and give the technical term for the underlying section. So let's read. When a program makes a read request, the hard disk, comma, the device which reads the data from the disk is moved along the radius to the particular concentric circle and the data is stored. When the relevant part of the concentric circle of the disk arrives under the device which reads the data reads and stored in a special area of memory from which it could be accessed. Let's go. Let's read one more time. When a program makes a request to the hard disk, the device which reads the data from the disk is moved along the radius to the particular concentric circle on which the data is stored. When the relevant part of the concentric circle of the disk arrives under the device which reads the data is read and stored in a special area of memory from which it can be accessed. Now it says, state the proper technical term of each of the four underlying phrases in. So I'm just going to call this one, the device which reads the data from the disk. What would that be, guys? Big up everyone. Thank you for being a part of my channel. And that is Read Right Head. Let's go. Let's go. Hit the like button. I need to make some adjustment to this. Hold on there. Black. I love black, guys. I love black. All right. So that's that. So it's read right. Next, we have particular concentric circle on which the data is stored. And that would be the, think about you saying both track. Yes, so that's the track. Let's look at the third one, which says, when the relevant part of the concentric circle of the disk, which is the, something to do with maths, which is the sector. Hit the like button if you're just joining. So we need to appreciate you all. And for the last one, it says, the data is read and stored in a special area of memory from which it could be accessed. And that would be the buffer. All right, guys, so let's move on to this. Let's recap it a bit first, because you know exam you have to prepare for, right? So let's recap. I'm going to try to be as smooth as possible. When a program makes a read request to the hard disk, the device which reads the data from the disk, which is the read-write head, is moved along the radius, particular concentric circle in which data is stored. So data is stored on the track. And for the third one, part of the concentric circle of the disk, which is the sector. And for the last one, it says the data is read and stored in the special area of memory from which it could be accessed, and that is the buffer. Let's go. More to go, guys. Hit the like button for just joining. Thank you for being a part of my channel. You guys are appreciated. All right, so welcome back to question 2. Let's read. You can read in the guys. Each regional office of Jamaica Food Crop Marketing Agency uses a system of hardware, software, and communication channels that connects hardware devices to provide its computing services. Information is collected at the regional office and at the end of the day, it is transferred to a mainframe computer at the head office in Kingston. At night, this mainframe of the head office collates the information and transfer it to the regional office using different rules established to govern the data transmitted in the particular network. Apart from providing up-to-date information, the users through the regional offices, the system allows users to access information at their own homes. However, To utilize this facility, users must subscribe to its special services. All right, apart from providing up-to-date information to the users to the regional office, the system allows users to access information at their own homes. However, to utilize these facilities, users must subscribe to its special service, which allows them to send and receive messages to and from the user. The cost of this facility is affordable to the average home users since the subscription fee is small and the only other capital is the price of the device which converts digital signal into analog and vice versa. All right, because I carried a pause with a bag of music and you know on YouTube flag me, let's read it again. I had to pause it. All right, so it's each regional office of Jamaica Food Crop Marketing agencies use a system of software and hardware and software communication channel that connects hardware devices. To connect its computing services, the information is collected to the regional office and at the end of the day, it's transferred to a mainframe computer at the head office in Kingston. At night, this mainframe at the head office collates the information and transfers it to a regional office while using different establishments to govern the data transmission in the particular area. Apart from providing up-to-date information to the users through the regional office, the system allows users access to the information at their own homes. However, to utilize these facilities, users must subscribe to the special service in which allows to send and receive messages from other users. The cost of this facility is affordable to the average home users as subscription fee is small and the other capital cost of the price of the device is to convert digital signal into analog and vice versa. So let's look at this one. System of hardware, software, and communication channel that connects hardware devices. And that would be the local area network or LAN. So let me type it out. It's a local area network, also known as LAN, L-A-N. All right, let's look at the next option, which says using different established, wait, let me see if I hear something. Okay, cool. Using different established to govern the way in which data is transmitted to a particular network, and that would be the protocol. Remember, it's the underlying part we're actually focusing on. Hit the like button if you appreciate what I'm trying to do, just to help all. All right, that's what my help. Let's look at the next one now. Special service which allows them to send and receive messages to and from other users. And that would be bulletin. So it's the bulletin of electronic mail. So that's electronic, or what we call email. All right, let's look at the last one now. And they say the fee small and other capital costs of a device which convert digital signal into analog, and that would be the modem. People don't know some about 18. All right, so guys, you have to know the definition for all of these things so you can, whichever passage I give you, you can read and interpret and answer. All right, so let's go. You guys can always watch the playback. All right, we have a lot to accomplish today. All right, so John received a computer hardware from his friend who lives in the United States of America, but the software is missing. He therefore decided to purchase the necessary software In order for his system to run, he realized he would have to purchase software managed the resource of the computer as well as software which could provide his particular needs. For both types of software, he had a choice of two styles of interface, one which was a command-driven or the other which provided screen listing with options from which the user could select appropriate functions. Some software provides user interface which displays small graphic images that can be selected from the function they represented is required. Since John intended to use the software in his family business, he had a choice of acquiring software written especially for his business or general purpose software. He noted, however, if he had to purchase a general purpose software that he would have to do some modification to allow his meet his specific need. So let's go one more time. Click the like button if you're just joining. John received a computer hardware from a friend who lived in the United States of America, but the software is missing. He therefore decided to purchase the necessary software. In order for a system to run, he realized he would have to purchase software managed resource of the computer as well as software which could provide his particular needs. For both types of the software, he had a choice of styles of interface, one which had a command-driven or the other which provide screen listing with options from which the user could select appropriate functions. Some of the software user interface which displays small graphic images that can be selected when the function represented is required. Since John intended to use his computer in his family business, he had a choice of acquiring software written especially for his business or general purpose software. He noted, however, that if the purchase generally purpose software, then he would have to do some modification to allow it to meet his specific need. And if you had watched the previous videos on my, you would have seen that. So if you haven't, all of these are in it. All right, let's go. John received a computer hardware from a friend who lives in the United States of America, but the software is missing. He therefore needs to decide necessary software in order for a system to run. He realized that he would have to purchase a software to manage the resource of the computer, and that would be the system software. So I'm going to put it as one system software. Somebody type some examples of system software there, please. Let me see. List some type of system softwares in the comment section. Everybody go to the comment section too, as well as a software which could provide its particular needs, and that would be application. So for two, it will be the application software. Did I put software on that one or just? Yeah, I did. All right. Let's look at Chino. It says, for both types of software, he had a choice of two styles of interface, one which was a command-driven or the other which provides screen listing with options from which the users could select appropriate, and that would be menu. So 3 would be menu. Hit the like button, guys, if you know how it go. All right, so let's look at the next one. All right, so it says small graphic images that can be selected when the function they represent is required, and that would be the icons. I want to be an icon. Supercon. Humans for the problem. I am Optimus Prime. All right, so let's move on to the fifth one, which says, since John intended to use a computer in his family business, he had a choice of acquiring software written especially for his business, and that would be custom written software. So what he needs is a custom, and if you look at my earlier videos, you would have seen. So it's a custom written software, right? And it's easier to use because it's specifically built for the user needs. So we still go back over it. Guys, ensure you watch the next video before exam. And the last one says, however, if he purchased software that he would have to do some modification to allow to meet his special need. So modification is actually customization. So you customize it based on your specific need. All right, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm gonna leave my number again, guys. I've been getting a lot of calls saying that if I can join a class. I'm not an IT teacher. I will introduce you to an IT teacher though, but please, guys, when I say I'm not an IT teacher, don't say I don't want you to be a part of my class. I'm a math tutor. All right, so this is my WhatsApp number. You can still link me. I will link it to Mr. Gill. All right. So this is my WhatsApp number. Thanks for watching, and I appreciate you all. And I will see you guys very soon. You can always watch the playback. All right. I'm out, no doubt. See you guys in another video.